you're here next to me. That's good. Well, good. I'm glad. That's nice. Hi, everybody. I'm Mark, and welcome to Smokey, Steve, and Marc. Steve is off today. He's working late, so you just get me today. How is everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I spent the day out in the yard today. I had a harvest. We have tons of tomatoes and cucumbers, and it's just wonderful. The garden's still producing. We've had some cold weather over the last couple weeks. Not real cold, like low 70s, and then dipping down to the 40s at night. But I still have a lot of produce to pick. But I hadn't been outside in a few days. It's always nice to get back outside, you know. So, yes, I hope everybody's doing well. It's great to see you. Let's see. First thing, I have some notes so I don't forget to tell you anything. I did some thinking. And yes, of course, I'm going to do the live stream. I don't know why I was apprehensive or, well, you know, a lot of things I have found in life are based in fear. I'm not exactly sure what that fear was for the live stream, but I decided definitely we're going to do it. And I will be joining Steve this Thursday for a YouTube live stream. So we'll see how that goes. I'll put a post up on Facebook to remind everybody too. So yay! I'm now going to turn my fear into excitement. I'll try. Anyway, so Thursday, we're going to be live here on YouTube, okay? We're thinking a little bit later, maybe like around, like maybe the 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time hour. But we'll see. I'll definitely let you know the time that we're going to do it, too. Oh, I have an exciting, I got my grow light came today, and I thought I would show you because people have been asking about, you know, my grow lights inside and that, and I purchased a new one, and it's really, really cool looking. It has three lights on it, and it has actually a clip, so it can go anywhere. And I read the specifications and everything for it. It's supposed to be really, really good for plants. So what I thought I would do is do a product review on it. I think that would be really good for our express videos, you know, the 5 minutes or less video. I thought it might be good because I'll get it all set up and test it out a little bit and maybe do a quick review on it, you know. But I think, how awesome is that? 3 different lights you can position every different way. And, you know, it's that time of the year. I'll be bringing in all my houseplants I'll have to bring in, and we just don't have a lot of sunlight in our apartment. So I'm super stoked about this, so I'll definitely let you know how it goes. And they sent me a little package of gardening tools as a gift for buying it. It really wasn't that expensive. I had a coupon, of course. I got it on Amazon, but I had a little digital coupon, and I think it was like 20 bucks. It was a decent deal, so I'll definitely let you know how that goes. Let me get that out of the way. So, moving on to today's subject, I know that I said yesterday that we would maybe talk about self-confidence and, you know, do the first in my series of my new vlog. But what I thought might be a little bit better, I didn't want to get ahead of myself, so I thought what might be a little bit better was that I just give a brief, you know, like outline of the new vlog and what we're going to delve into and what I'm going to talk about, and give you some bullet points here of how we're going to go about doing that. You know, for those of you who don't know, I decided to start a vlog, and I really would like it to be not to take the place of our daily videos, but in addition to, you know, maybe once a week or so, I'll put a little vlog out. And after a lot of suggestions, we decided that the title of the vlog is A Journey of Self-Discovery and Improvement. I really, really like that title, so that's what we went with for the title of the vlog. And, you know, why am I going to do it? Well, I think I shared once before, I had just recently really reached a point in my life where I kind of was stalemate, kind of spinning my wheels. I was, well, basically unhappy with the quality of my life. You know, I had a medical diagnosis a little over a year ago, and, you know, and it's not like having the flu or a cold, like it'll go away. It is something that I have to deal with for the rest of my life. And I you know, when you hear news like that and realize what the future might hold, it can get you down, and I think that was one biggie for me when I realized that my life wasn't going to be the same as it was before. It was hard to kind of, digest that, but more so was the quality of my life in general. I was spinning my wheels. I wasn't getting excited over things that I normally got excited over. I was a lot more anxious, a lot more depressed, and most of the time without even realizing it, kind of sort of coasting through life in a way. I think I resigned myself that this is how life is going to be. Just get used to it, period. There's no room for improvement. Things are not going to get better, blah, blah, blah. And I believed that, and I accepted that. I think, what changed that for me was when I shared with you, I mentioned this before and I'll mention it again because it was something that changed inside of me whenever I shared this with you. The moment came where I had said, I'm just unhappy with the quality of my life. And I thought of Steven, and I thought, he's younger than me. I really felt like a burden. I felt like, especially for the future, that, I'm going to be even more of a burden. And, he has his whole life ahead of him, and I didn't want to drag him down and blah, 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 which, ironically really is self-centered on my part, believe it or not, and I mean, I did not realize that at the time, but, the thought of like, he would be better off without me, and the comments that came back on that video were so strong and so positive and so supportive that it just really made me take a look at myself and realize that there are things that I can control and there are things that I cannot control. I can use those things that I can control to improve the quality of my life. How am I going to do it? And then I started, things started to change, and I started to delve into some things in my personal life that I wanted to change, and I saw results, and the last few weeks have been a lot better. I have seen the results, and it was time for me to start practicing what I preached. We preach all the time about being positive on the channel. I mean, really, the whole theme of our channel is to stay positive and be positive, and it was time for me to start living that, and I did. So that's really why I'm doing this. How I'm going to do it is just through a series of vlogs. Every week I would like to delve into a subject that, I have an issue with, or something that might be holding me back in life, or something that I want to work on to improve my life. And some different topics that off the top of my head are, coping skills, self-esteem, self-worth, fear, addiction, self-confidence. These are big ones, and I have found that most of these issues, the root of these problems are really based in fear of some sort. So I let my therapist in on it, and Steven, and you all in on it, and I did some research on my own, and I got some tools and exercises and things like that that help with these different subjects, and I want to, kind of talk about it publicly in this vlog. And since I started kind of working on this, I've discovered new things about myself, and that's where the discovery part comes in, and my hopes is that you might relate. It may help some people, and if you're down for it, I'm really hoping that you'll join me on this journey and maybe make some improvements in your own life if you'd like to. That's my hopes for it and how I would like to go about doing it. Before I take on any endeavor, I ask myself this one question, and that question is, am I ready to take on this endeavor? And I mean physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Am I ready to take on this endeavor? Now, if no, I need to ask myself why, and it has to be a realistic answer, because I have found that if the answer is no, I'm not ready to do it, I can use that as a crutch. I can say, oh, I'm not going to, quit smoking today because I'm not ready. Procrastination is one of my worst character defects. And that has been very challenging to work on, but I am working on it. So I do ask myself that question. And it has to be a real answer. And the majority of the time, there is no reason why I shouldn't be ready to take on whatever endeavor that I want to take on. And then these questions you may want to write down, and you may want to maybe implement them in your life if you're thinking about doing this with me or not. I ask myself next these 4 questions. And the first question is, what is it that I want to change? What is it that I'm unhappy with? What is it that I want to change? Do I want to quit smoking? Is my self-confidence lacking? What do I want to change? And then the next question is, what am I doing? What am I doing to change it? And if the answer is nothing, well, it ends there, and I got to figure out something. If the answer is, yes, I'm doing this, the next question is it working? And if that answer is no, the last question is, what can I do differently? If I'm doing something over and over and over again with the same results and it's not working, that's pretty insane, really. I think that's the definition of insanity, actually. But so I need to change it. I need to do something different. So, those are the questions I ask myself before I, take on an endeavor and while I'm doing an endeavor. It has really, really helped me in the past, and it continues to help me now. So I thought that in the next vlog, which will be out hopefully later this week, I thought we would delve into, for me, the mother of all issues, and that is self-worth. It's a biggie for me, and I'm going to kind of end with a quote that I just love, and it is very, very powerful. And this quote is from James Baldwin, and I wrote it down because I didn't want to mess up any of the words. James Baldwin, this is his quote. "It took me many years of vomiting up all of the filth I had been taught about myself and halfway believed before I could walk around this earth like I had the right to be here." God, it really, really hit home for me. And I do think that the real root of my problems, emotionally and mentally, which ultimately spills out into spiritually and physically, is worthiness, is self-worth. For so many years as a child, I was told that, it was kind of told to me, I was kind of taught that I was not worthy. I was made to feel like I was unworthy, and I think that stuck with me through my whole life. It's a big one. It's a big one to work on, but we're going to take it on because I have the right to be here. I belong here, and so do you. Absolutely, you do. So anyway, I think I'm just going to end on that, and I hope that you look forward to my first vlog of journey of self-discovery and improvement out this week, hopefully. And anyway, I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate all of your comments and your support. I really love you guys, honestly, I do. I don't think I would have done any of this if I hadn't gotten involved in this channel and met so many, just wonderful people, really. Honestly, I'm just being honest. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Please, please, please check us out on Facebook, SmokeySteveAndMarc. I post a lot of stuff on Facebook every day, funny little quotes, positive quotes, pictures, things that we talk about in our videos, things like that. Check us out on Instagram, SmokeySteveAndMarc. And please like and comment, and definitely please subscribe. And I guess that's about it. I hate to do this to him, but Bandit says hello. He was here the whole time. Mwah. Okay. Anyway, have a great night, everybody. And remember, stay positive. Ciao. We'll see you next time. Bye.